Okay, hello everyone. We are live. We are missing some people um due to some weird circumstances, I guess. Um but other than that, we are starting back up and I'll let Kevin kick it off this time. He's going to kind of give us a little bit of backstory on our previous, or rather recap on our previous adventure. And also he'll kind of get things going with our introductions.
Yeah, you had that exactly backwards the way I wanted to do it. That's fine.
Sorry, I'm
No, no,
retired.
no, no. I'm just gonna silently judge you. That's all.
Fuck you.
Mhm.
Um. So yeah, let's start with character introductions for the three of you who've actually or are here tonight. Um, Sky may be popping in later. Maybe we're not certain. So Oliver, why don't you introduce Warren for us?
Warren, yeah, he is the regular old human rogue who has no stealth. He owns the house that we all live in that we are turning into a restaurant of some kind. Nobody listens to him, and we almost die because of that. See last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he's just a long-suffering, regular human guy. He has to deal with all these cows and cats and everything running all over the place. I don't know. That's me.
All right, that is a fair assessment of Warren's prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Nick, how about you introduce Broomstick?
Hi, yes. As you heard, Kevin, I am Nick, and I play. Sorry, I play Droomstick, a Minotaur fighter. He is the one who mostly does not listen to Warren, because he is a free-spirited, muscle-bound soul who can seem tough on the outside, but can easily have his feelings hurt and will cry if you push him too hard.
Yeah,
Um,
we've all seen that.
Yes, multiple
Yeah,
times. But hey, if you want to run a triathlon, I will beat you, no problem. And that's
That's true.
Yeah, and that's
yeah,
Droomstick.
yeah. Biathlon? No, Broomstick does not ski. Triathlon? Sure.
Yep. I'll run, jump, and bike my way to freedom.
And Jen, why don't you tell us something about Ophelia?
Well, she is an acolyte for the Temple of Kalimvor, and she uh, initially left the church to uh, help cure some wounds, and and ended up being dragged into this Undermountain adventure. Um, I initially wanted her to be a solemn priestess type character, but I'm not really good at that, so I end up more so being comic relief because that's just how I am. So there's that.
Um, First, it's a group effort. There's comedy relief coming from every direction at every necessary moment. And yes, clerics got a whole bunch of little twiddly bits. Figure out what's going on with them. That makes them entertaining. Um, but being dour is hard.
Yippee.
Yeah. But that's what's brought you and Wells, your two companions whose players are missing, down into Undermountain. Days ago, you met a young girl whose brother went missing in Undermountain with an adventuring group, Rex the Hammer and the Fine Fellows of Daggerford. While she referred to Rex as a drunken ass on multiple occasions, she desperately needs him to come home so he can claim the family farm before bureaucrats get a hold of it. Their father, the holder of the farm, was murdered in Baldur's Gate. Rex has been exploring with his companion, two of which you've already found. You found a priest of Joaquin down in a hole, dead, and resurrected as a revenant seeking to kill Rex the Hammer and the rest of the fine fellows of Daggerford. And you had also found the Weasel. He was the rogue of the fine fellows who snuck off and got trapped by everyone's favorite, Crick.
Mm-hmm.
He was last seen sneaking off into the darkness, hopefully to escape Undermountain alive. Nobody seemed to worry if he was alive at that point.
I mean, we did what we could. It's
Yeah,
him
yeah.
at this point.
Right.
But Rex, the Hammer, Copper, the dwarf, and a priestess of an, I believe, unknown god or goddess, are still missing. Her name's around here somewhere. Now, last week, in your explorations, you come across the Gibbering Mouther, which is a amoeba-like mass of eyes and mouths that babbles incoherently and warps reality around it. As is theme for Drumstick, he got hit in the face with something and failed a critical saving throw and had to flail around in a predicament as part of this ooze amoeba creature just blinded over you. But it was eventually subdued, leaving you free to explore the room.
It was screaming into my eyes and nose.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't pleasant. Drumsticks might have to seek some time to reflect after your adventures, because you've got a lot of PTSD fodder in the last few weeks.
No, it's okay. I can deal with it. I mean, yeah, I'm good. Who needs that when you can just bottle it up and have it explode on you later
yeah,
on?
that'll work out.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Now, the room you're in right now has a couple of things going on in it. It's got it looks like some mining work was done here. There's overturned carts and a section of cart rail that does not go very far before it's been pulled up and missing. There's other implements around here, picks and shovels and things like that. There is also a 3-foot tall, tapered black rock. It's got streaks of red going through it and is engraved with dwarvish text. Do any of you speak Dwarven?
I do. Yes, I do.
Okay. The stone is also covered with these messy, small handprints, just splattered all over it with looks like some type of grease or muck or mud. It's really hard to say. So you can start reading some of the words around the muck. And these look like they're Dwarven prayers. Specifically prayers to their god Dumathoin, asking for safety in the mines and his blessing.
Dumathoin, what happened, buddy? I don't think it worked.
Well, they're not mines anymore, so...
Yeah, this wide mine shaft-like corridor stretches off to the east and to the south.
Do we go east again, like we usually do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
before we go further, what happened to me last game? Since I wasn't here.
That is right. You were not here, yeah.
As is my common standard, you just step into the background and are quiet on which you're not here.
Okay.
You watched at least 2 of us sinking into the ground of this gibbering mouther.
Yep.
And did nothing?
Yeah, you're like Jess. You kind of just stood back and watched, and were like upset at us and judging.
Oh.
Yeah.
A lot of DMs have different thoughts on how to handle players who aren't able to make it to a game.
You die for
A
the
lot
session.
of people do it a lot of different ways. My personal preference is those characters just step into the background, and then if they have a mechanically necessary ability, I will mention it for them on their behalf.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we did deal with that abomination that you wanted us to deal with. So we and her flesh golem.
Aw, I wanted to do that.
Well,
We did get a skull trophy, so that'll be
I
going
don't want.
right.
don't tell her. Don't tell her we still
No.
have that. She might be pissed.
I mean, will she be pissed if I told her it completely destroyed the body against a door? Because I wanted to see if I could try and open it.
Oh.
No, I mean you haven't even admitted that to anyone else. Nobody knows what you were doing back there while we were all
Yeah.
dying and being electrocuted, and you were just like playing with the door all on your own.
Okay, cool. I'll keep it my own little dirty secret.
Now, what was the status of the lightning skull at the end of it?
We used the remove curse or whatever to stop it from
Okay,
coming
yeah,
back, and
okay.
then we've still
Yeah.
got the metal
Yeah.
plated skull that we've decided to keep.
So yeah, the
cool.
spirit's been expelled from the skull, so
It shouldn't be a problem
it's
anymore.
truly dead now.
It's not
That's
a
what
problem
she gets.
anymore.
Okay, so in any case, yeah, let's keep up the trends and go east.
Okay, I'm gonna take you there.
Turn right.
All right. 20-foot wide corridor. So it's wide. Those mine carts could have gone double wide down this tunnel. It stretches on for about 100 feet. And here's where you see an area that was actively being mined. The tunnel forward is unfinished. So it's shoulder wide for Droomstick, but not much bigger than that.
It's a little tight in here.
Yeah, at that stretch right there, you're going to have to go single file.
Who's gonna go first, me or Droomstick?
Do you want me to block the hallway, or do you want to be ahead of me so I'm not...
That's kind of what I'm thinking. If I go first, then if there's trouble that we need to go forward into, you won't be blocking the way. But if
Yeah.
I go first and then we need to retreat, then you're gonna be in my way.
I'll lay down and you can just block over me.
Yeah, with this hallway, should you guys need to pass each other, you'd be able to do it. But it would be like a 10 foot of difficult terrain to get through the squeeze area.
Yeah, I'll go first. Let's
Okay.
small guy up front. I should be fine.
I mean, if it's... I'm pretty wide, so I think for you guys it's going to be a lot easier, so...
Okay.
Plus, Broomstick's taken enough to the face already.
I can never take too much to the face. I am a strong, independent...
You can
Minotaur.
read that any way you want, but, yeah.
So
Keep throwing spears at my shoulder, I don't care.
as you walk down the corridor, it's narrow, but you've got room to move. You're smaller than Droomstick by a significant margin. You take a few steps down the hall, 20, 30, 40 feet, and you put your hand out on the wall, and it feels just a little bit gooey.
Well, I
and-
mean, a lot of things do down here, so you know.
You can see light, which you presume is the end of the narrow section, not much farther down. Maybe another 20 feet.
So the goo, it's on the walls. Is it also on the ceiling and the floor?
Yeah, it's like every surface. And give me an investigation check.
Oh god, is this goo getting in my fur?
Hmm.
Yuck.
That is a 13.
Okay. it's extremely similar to the way the ground felt when you were dealing with Gibbering Mouth back in the previous room.
Well, we don't hear it gibbering.
We don't hear it screaming.
No. So I'll just look over and warn everyone. All right, it's about to get a little bit gross, and I'm gonna proceed forward.
When you get within sight of the open room, there's a lot of light in this room from torches that are already mounted on the wall. You've seen a lot of these where they don't have smoke or real fire. It's a magical illusionary flame. And when the room opens up into a wider 40-foot kind of vaulted cavern, from the far side of it, you see these bubbling, gooey, gibbering mouther messes that are laying flat out along the floor, pull themselves together into the more mobile form you had seen before, and three of them.
We woke them up. They were taking a nap.
Yeah. And then as soon as they're together, the volume goes up significantly as they start to scream and cohort with each other. There are 3 distinct gibbering mouthers over there.
Do you want to turn?
Well, great. They are pretty slow.
Do you want to turn back?
Maybe.
I can tuck and roll down the hallway. I mean, that way I can fit without any problem.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
They're about 60 or 70 feet away from you. So that's a couple of turns for them to get there, but they're currently moving in that.
See, I don't trust those things because they scream, and I don't trust things that scream constantly. So maybe we can go back and try the west side and see if there's anything down there.
Well,
If it's the same thing down either side, we're just gonna have to pick a side and go with it, you know?
yeah. Alright, I guess we can turn around if you guys don't want to dip yourselves in the gibbering mouther again.
Well, I mean, I could, but I'm not really for it right now.
I just have a feeling we're going to be coming back here one way or another.
Yeah.
Okay. So you turn around, and it doesn't take too long to get out of range where you can't really hear them any. So all of that was a stretch of about 300 feet away from where you had originally encountered the gibbering mouther and that large dwarven prayer pillar. Then the other mine tunnel goes off to the south.
Oh, did I say... Oh, sorry, I thought I said west. I didn't mean... I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was south. Is it west?
I thought you said Wees.
when you progress down that passage to the south, near the end of it is a wall, 8 foot high, about 2 feet short of the ceiling, and it is just made of bones, rusty armor, weapons. It just looks like, and they're all like, it's not like done in a pattern. They're all just twisted together and fused into this bone wall that blocks the passage.
Guys, call me crazy, but gothic interior, I think it's in.
Yeah, is this better or worse than the gibbering mouthers? I don't know yet.
Well, it's not making noise, so I think that's a plus.
I don't like this.
Do you want to throw
So-
something at the wall?
Do we have to climb up it to continue, or
If you'd like to climb.
Well, is there any other way to go here?
No. It's from wall to wall, floor to 2 feet short of the ceiling. So yes, there is room to climb over it and go.
Might as well, or we could become part of the wall. Who knows? Unless we try.
That might not be up to us.
Not with that attitude. Just try it.
Ophelia, how do you feel about this bone wall?
I feel like it is an abomination that shouldn't exist. I feel like these.
That's everything down here.
I feel like there should be a more respectful way to deal with human remains.
As you step a little bit closer to it, you're kind of trying to figure out what it is. There's something that's like wrong with the skull. Not wrong, but they're not right for human.
So they're not human remains.
No.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about it.
You'd have to do some guessing, because you are likely not an expert on various skull formats.
Would I be able to figure it out? Because I've been
Based
around the
on
block.
what?
I've been around the block. I've killed a lot of things.
Things that usually have flesh on their skull.
Yeah. Your point?
That looks different than a skull.
Okay.
We just need to wrap some flesh around the skull and see what it looks like.
But yeah,
Yeah,
the back of the head, the back of the skulls are a bit pointier. The teeth are sharper and almost hat-like. Maybe goblin-like. But all of the skulls are the same format. And when you look a little bit further, some of the other bones wouldn't match human norms either.
Alright, if there's no way to see the other side of the wall without climbing it, this is a bad idea, but I will attempt to climb it without making sound or knocking anything over.
The first thing I'm going to need is an athletics check.
Yeah, this is going to be 2 checks probably that I'm not proficient in, but you know what? I'm going to go for it.
Ooh, but guess who is?
That's actually a natural 20 on the athletics,
Oh.
-1, so 19.
Okay. So yeah, you just scramble up. When you get to the top, you notice it's about 2 feet thick of all of this mass of interlocking bone and armor. From there, it's pretty easy to drop down the other side.
What do I see on the other side?
You see a wider area. It looks like there was something here that caused them to open the tunnel up to almost a square chamber. Probably 40 feet on a side. At the south end of this chamber, there's a large 20-foot opening to the west and the more common corridor-sized 10-foot opening to the east.
Okay.
All right. What are you gonna tell us what's over on that side?
Yeah, the path splits here. We either need to get everyone over the wall or knock it down, I guess.
All right. Ophelia, here's my idea for you.
Okay.
Try climbing, and I'll be down here. And if you fall, I can catch you.
Okay. I don't trust you to catch me, but I'm gonna
That's
risk
fair.
You only need to go up about 8 feet.
it. Okay.
So Broomstick can assist you to get up over that 8 feet.
Yes.
And you can you can reach the top.
I'm
I
literally.
probably don't have much upper
Yeah.
body strength.
I'm literally. I think a foot shorter than the
No,
wall.
like Broomstick can reach the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
I'd be
think
like,
Ophelia can.
whoomp.
You should just lift me up and push me over.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you make your athletics check, take advantage on the roll
Okay.
because of Droomstick's help.
And because of my big arms.
My choices are 1 and 3.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Droomstick,
Yes.
can you make an athletics check for me?
Yes, I
Uh-oh.
can.
Uh-oh.
Why? Uh-oh, I have a +7 in it. That's a 17. Oh, and they must be home.
Okay.
Yes. 1 second, I'll
So-
be right back. Sorry.
When Droomstick goes to help you, he has a Droomstick moment. And he kind of gives you a lot more push than you need.
Oh.
And when Droomstick gives you that extra push, you kind of like go armor-plated chest first into the top of the wall, and you take a chunk of it down with you, which is
Uh-oh.
just this clattering of bones and armor pieces, and like there's one of those like round Greek-style shields that's like hubcap rolling long after everything else has stopped making noise.
Is it a nice shield? Take it if you can, it'll be worth something.
It's a rusty, dented piece of garbage.
Oh.
Mhm.
At that point, let me pull up my note.
You're being very loud.
Am I?
No, not you. I was saying us.
Oh.
We try to do silence, but that never works.
At least it wasn't my fault this time.
Here they are.
Actually, I think the last time we tried to sneak past something, it was also Ophelia. That,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, all of us made it.
It
Then
might
Ophelia's
have
like,
been.
I'm gonna try
It
it. And
might
it's
have
like,
been.
I got a
Um,
1.
There's a
need to
cool
just get-
thing.
we
There's
need
a
to just
cool
get
thing you can
padding
do
and like tie
with-
it around her so that she can't make any noise.
Well,
I'm
there's an engineering solution to this. You can get cast a levitate spell, which is only a level 2 spell. A lot of people have access to it, so you can make Ophelia float, and then just pull her along like a balloon.
Rachel had that actually. Yeah. Rodrigo actually had levitate, and now,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. As you kind of pick yourself up, and Droomstick, you can like just see like just over the top of this now broken wall. So you just gotta go up on your tiptoes just a little bit. You can look over. And I kind of see you doing the Kilroy as you come up over the top to look.
Howdy, neighbor.
And as both Warren and Ophelia are looking back and up at you, you look down the corridor past them, and you see this being kind of poke its head and shoulders around the corner. And everywhere that there should be head, there is a single eye. Like, it is just eye stalk, like neck thick stalk, which ends in eye.
Can I wave at it?
It takes a few steps out into the hallway, and like it's doing that "does he see me? Do I see it?" kind of move where it's not sure. And there's like this clicking sound, something like maybe a crocodile makes.
I'm gonna do this thing where it's like I point at my eyes and then I do the one finger at it because it doesn't have double eyes.
It does a full head blink. Then another one comes around the corner.
Hey guys,
and-
check that out.
Just as you're waving, the first one, as its blink ends, will zap you with a beam of sickly yellow-green light.
Ew, it's giving me
And
jaundice.
because of the wall, you have it kind of hits you like right square in the top of the head. but I would like a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Don't be firing beams at me. I didn't do nothing. That's a 4.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's okay, guys. I'm on the other side of the wall. You guys are okay?
Yeah. You're just gonna
Yeah,
fall
so yeah,
back down there.
you
and
two
take
just
a
see
nap.
this beam of light hit Drumstick from over your shoulders, and then you turn around and see the two creatures.
Are you okay? I call over the wall.
He's never okay.
I'm never okay. Yeah.
You failed your saving throw, so take 10 points of necrotic.
Ooh.
I have necrosis.
No.
I have a flesh-eating disease. Help me.
Oh, no.
And considering how big and meaty Drumstick is, he never seems to make his con saves.
No, I
It's
don't.
funny the way that
Got a
works.
glass jaw.
Big, meaty claws.
There is no lingering effect.
Okay, good.
But I think it is safe to assume that initiative rolls are required.
But are they really?
All
Well,
right.
if you want to act in combat, they are.
Fucking damn it. What is with me in rolling 4s on my initiative rolls? Like,
I rolled a 13.
Hang on.
God.
I have ninja Nothics. I rolled 2 20s for the first initiative roll.
Oh.
I hate you.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm 16.
We should just assume every time we're going for initiative, just put me at default 4, because that's
Right.
all I'm going to be getting.
Ophelia, what did you have?
13.
So, Warren at 16, Ophelia at 13, and Drumstick is at
The 4.
4.
That's what I got yesterday, too. It's weird. There's a pattern, and I don't like it.
Alright.
You're cursed.
Fucking honestly.
So, the first Nothic, that's what these creatures are called, kind of slides out into the whole corridor, zaps Drumstick. The second one to come out will take a look at Warren as the closest threat and shoots a beam at him. Constitution save, please.
Okay. Got a +2 in these. That's a 9.
Okay. 10 points of necrotic damage.
So I am assuming I cannot use the uncanny dodge on this.
Because it does not require an attack roll.
Okay. I'll take that 10.
Yep. A third Nothic rounds the corner, fires off at Ophelia. I would like a Constitution check. Save.
Okay. 16.
Okay, you take nothing. No damage at all.
Good deal.
You are
And
special.
Warren,
That tickled.
you are free to act.
Okay, about how far away are they?
Roughly 40 feet.
40 feet.
Unless that gaze is... Sorry, they are 30 feet away.
Okay. Then I'm going to advance on them.
Okay.
I'm going to use Insightful Fighting on the one that is eye-beaming me.
Okay. Let's see.
It might beat me.
I don't think a 6 is going to do it.
Okay, I rolled an 11. My die roll was a 2.
Yeah,
Oh.
mine was a 7.
We're doing great.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, you-
might actually die.
Yeah, I think you underestimate how much of an advantage you have on that roll versus most creatures.
Yeah. 2
Um,
9, yeah.
Yeah. You have +9, they have -1.
Okay, well,
So yeah, you know what it's doing.
we might die, but to be fair, so far the situation is not nearly as bad as it was yesterday with the skull and the flesh skull. So we're not being electrocuted yet. I am not going to make my one attack against the thing. I'm going to go right for the eyeball.
Okay.
And that's going to be... that's a natural 20. Okay.
Okay. So yeah.
I haven't gotten an actual crit on a damage roll in forever. I think this might only be my second one ever.
You don't do it that often, no.
Yeah.
Although that might seem like it's infrequent because of the sheer amount of times you...
Yeah. That's, Blaze takes them all. So, okay, do I actually roll double the amount of dice, or do I just double what I roll on the die?
Roll, double all of the dice. Double the amount of dice.
Okay. Because they want to make me do more math. Oh, I dropped one die. Okay.
That entire dice pool is 2d8 plus 66?
66, yeah.
Yeah.
3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 25, 27, plus 3, 30 damage.
30 damage.
Right in the eyeball, just like I said.
Yeah. It screamed at that, and like as it goes back and screams, you can see that there's a tiny mouth at the base of its neck that is doing all of the screaming.
Gross.
And yeah, it is rattling off words you do not know in a language you've never.
I'm just going to shrug and say, I don't know what you expected pointing that thing at me.
Huh?
What are they speaking?
I don't think anyone involved here has the language.
What?
Which, thanks to the wonders of D&D Beyond, I can check quickly and easily without alerting you to what they are.
It's probably either deep or something like that.
Yeah. No, no one has this language. Ophelia, you're up next.
Okay, let's see. I guess I'm going to...
So many.
Yeah. I guess I'll use, what was it, Path to the Grave? Yeah, I'll use that.
Okay. Which one are you going to target?
The one that's about to attack Warren.
Okay, so one that Warren has not stabbed yet.
Yes.
Okay. How does that look when you do that? That's there's no description given for. Do you make like a declaration? Do you?
A praying motion?
Okay. So kind of like you make the sign of Kelemvor, whatever that happens to.
Yeah.
And like mark this one for quick delivery.
Yes.
All right then.
Like my pizza.
Broomstick. You are on the far side of the wall from all the.
Does climbing over it count as a move action, or?
Yeah, because the wall's damaged, and because of how big you are, it's actually a little bit easier for you to jump over it.
Wait, I have a suggestion.
What?
Smash into it like the Kool-Aid Man.
That could fail, and I'm scared of that happening.
Hang on. Are you afraid of hitting something with your head?
God damn, you're right. All right, I want to hit this with my head.
Yeah.
What is wrong with me?
Your friends are in danger, not that far away, and all that stands between you and helping them
It's
is
bone
a physical
wall.
barrier.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna run into that bitch. Yeah.
You gotta, yeah, and make sure you say, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have that should be the same strength athletics check, but Because your head is equipped for battering things, I will give you advantage on this. Also, Jen,
Yeah.
give yourself inspiration
Okay.
because being a bad influence is important to me.
Yeah. Being a bad influence.
Morris is shaking his head.
Yes. Okay. 22.
Okay, so this wall, you don't know how it was constructed, but it looks like it was like built to explode outwards, like special effects wise. And you send this arc of bone pieces raining down over Ophelia, Warren. It just scatters everywhere like a bowling ball hitting that perfect sweet spot.
It's gonna be like, boom! Oh yeah! And then you're gonna see like. You're gonna see, like, you know, the strike screens in the bowling alleys. It's gonna be like this.
Yeah. Now, you would have needed to take a few steps back to get enough momentum to do that.
Yeah.
So, do you have any, like, charging features?
Well, I do have the one where I can do a dash action and attack someone, but...
Okay. Yeah, because you needed to back up to get speed to break through the wall, you'll need to use that dash action to get to the Nothic.
Oh, hell yeah. It's gonna be like an oncoming train. You can't stop me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. It'll be a goring rush, so it'll be a melee attack with my horns. I believe, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, and then, yeah, the dash action, so that's an actual action, and then the melee bonus attack is the final thing. Okay, so let me do that. I'll see if I can do that. I'm assuming I'm just going to hit the one that's, like, straight on from the wall. If there is one there. That's 17.
Okay. That's going to hit.
Oh, here are my horns.
So, that horn does how much damage?
That's 1d6 plus 4.
Okay.
Let's do this. That's gonna be 9 points of damage.
You throwing any mojo on there?
Oh, yeah, you know what? Superiority die, I'm gonna goading attack it.
Okay.
So that's gonna be an additional d8 of damage. So let me just do that real quick. It's gonna be 2, so that's gonna be a total of 11 points of damage.
Okay. And that gets doubled to 22 because of Kellambor's sight on this.
Nice.
Ooh. Ooh. That's awesome.
You got anything else you want to do?
I actually will. I will do an action surge. So I'm gonna swing. I'm assuming there's 2 of them together, right? It's not just.
There's
one.
2 pretty close. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if you kill one, you have a target to move in.
Yeah. So I'm gonna swing at the one that's that I just kind of gored with my horns, and see if I can do some damage.
Saving throw on that goading strike.
Yes.
Pass.
So he passed it. Okay.
Yeah, 19 on die.
Okay, that's fine. So, I just want the extra damage.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see. So that one is going to be a 16.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. 1d6 plus 5. That's going to be a 9 on that
9
one.
damage.
Yep.
All right. And then the second attack?
Second attack is... Ooh, that's even better. That's going to be a, what is that, 27?
Yeah.
I almost lost that die. That'll be 8.
8?
Yep.
Okay. So, your entrance into this fight, crashing through the wall, running through the falling pieces of bone, head first, to gore this guy with your horn, Then put 2 thick chops into him with your radiant axe, and he just crumbles to the ground dead.
That was beautiful. I wish I had that in like animation. That would have been amazing. Oh my god. And do I get one more attack due to a bonus action, or is that it?
No, you used your bonus action for the horn attack.
That's right. Okay.
Yep.
So
But yeah, that is a pure Minotaur mowdown.
I am feeling very confident and proud of myself. Like, thank you. I want to thank the Academy.
I was the director.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah, you
Mike-
were. You gave me inspiration to do that.
Thank Mike Merles. He wrote the rules for Fighter.
I want to thank James Cameron.
So, Warren, the Nothic, which is kind of bleeding from the eye because of you, would like you to die now. So it's going to try to make that happen.
Real unfortunate for him.
Does a 19 or 20 hit you?
Yeah, they hit.
Ooh. Oh,
Slash for 6 and 6.
6 and 6. I guess I'll reduce one of them by half, because why not?
Sure.
So 9 total.
I thought you said 6 insects. I'm like, why are they throwing insects at him? What's happening? Their eyes.
plague of locusts.
Summoned from the iris.
Next one, the one that shot Delia. That one's down the hall a little bit farther, so it's going to fire on. I need a Constitution save from you.
From who?
From you.
Sorry, you cut out when you were doing that. So that's
the Nothic is firing an I-beam at Dream.
okay. Thank you. Oh, thank God. That's gonna be 20.
Okay. Beam hits, does nothing.
Ha! You got me once. I'm not falling for that again.
Their
Yeah.
beams tickle.
Warren.
I got yellow in my hair.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going at this one guy who's clawing at me or biting at me or whatever. However they do it when they're not eye beaming.
They're squishing you.
12 plus whatever I am, 6, so 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. That is gonna be a regular sneak attack for 6, 12, 17, 19.
You're not even certain where its vital bits are, but you found them.
I mean, I'm guessing it's the eye is pretty vital to it.
Yeah. So whereas Drillstick comes in and just like freight train crushes this guy, you just stab,
Yeah.
and he falls over.
Give the more
See,
elegant
did
approach.
we need to make a big thing out of it? Really?
Listen,
That's
you
all
can have your elegant approach, but let me do my freight train, okay?
A quick flick of your wrist, and the blood just like splats off your rapier onto the floor and is already clean.
Perfect. Now, can I advance on the other one and use my bonus action dagger attack on it, just because why not? Or is it too far away?
You can, yes.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay.
Just to keep it from eye beaming anyone, I guess. This one's a 9. Wait, no, 12 to hit.
12 will miss.
Okay, that's fine.
But I do like the fact that you took the time to be condescending to Droomstick before rushing off to kill the other guy.
I mean, when he has the opportunity, he will take it, and I appreciate that, because that is amazing.
When Droomstick has an opportunity, he takes it, and so does Warren. They just
Right.
take different opportunities.
Exactly, and this is how this relationship works, okay?
Droomstick attacks doors and walls, and Warren attacks feeling.
Yeah.
I do emotional damage.
I can hurt.
Ophelia, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack it with. I'm gonna use spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
So,
launch
You-
this fucker.
yeah, that casts as a bonus action,
Oh.
I believe.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Oliver, you're more familiar with it than I am.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do this. You can cast it, attack with it, and then you can walk up if it's close enough and attack with your
Yeah.
mace, or use a cantrip as well if it's too far away.
Okay. How close am I to?
Within 30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna use spiritual weapon and launch my spiritual greatsword at it, and then I'm gonna run up and smack it with my mace. So,
Or do you run up shoulder to shoulder with the spectral weapon?
yeah, that.
Yeah. So Kellamvor's weapon is beside you, not in front.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So first attack with is up to you.
okay. Let's do spiritual weapon first. So I have to roll 1d8 and add 3.
You have to roll to hit first.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna damage you before I see if I hit.
Yeah.
I rolled 17 plus 6.
23.
23.
Nice.
Okay, and then 1d8. That's a 7 plus 3, 10.
Okay. Solid hit from Kellamvor's sword.
Okay. Now I'm gonna smack it with my mace.
Mhm.
Okay. That is a 16.
All right. That will hit.
Okay, and 1d6 plus 3. I rolled a 3, so a 6.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Yeah, I think you used all your options.
Yeah.
So as you advanced to that last one, you get a lot closer to where these guys came out from. Another one appears,
Uh-oh.
and it goes I-beam right for Drum.
God, I'm so popular.
You're so intimidating.
I know. Roar. Let's see. I'm gonna roll to see if I get this. Oh, that's a 5.
Uh-oh.
10 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god, stop necrosis seeing me.
What's your HP at?
32.
I'm sure
Oh,
he's
okay.
fine. He's made of meat.
I'm good.
Yeah.
There's a lot to necrotize through before I get to anything important.
Yeah.
You ran into a bone wall. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be worried.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Drumstick, you're up next.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm not okay with this thing. I'm like, come on, I just killed you. You're making me tired. So I'm gonna attack. That sounded really pathetic. I'm sorry. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack it. I'm gonna take some swings at it.
You could like go over to the next one. Warren was mean to me.
Warren was mean to me. I'm just gonna be like, like I'm just gonna walk up, and be like, and then I'm gonna like try and swipe at it.
His cutting words like takes all the joy out of this next slaughter fest that you're entering into.
I'm depressed, and I'm just gonna try and swing at it. Well, I'm not depressed enough to hit it, so I guess 23.
Are you engaging the one that Ophelia is fighting, or the one that just eye zapped you?
No, the one that just eye zapped me, because I'm assuming I'm kind of close to that one. So.
Yeah, about the same distance.
Okay. Yeah, just gonna walk over and to be like, stab.
Okay. Stab with your axe.
Yep. Just a very melancholy attack. Wow, that is a melancholy attack. That's gonna be 6 damage for that one.
6.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see, and then I'm gonna attack again.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 attacks, because one of them's a double attack, and then I can do a bonus action attack, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Unless you want to use your bonus action for something else.
There's really nothing else I want to use it for, so.
Okay.
Alright, so that's another one that's gonna be 21.
21 will hit.
21. That's gonna be 8 damage.
Ooh.
And my final hit, thank goodness, 22.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Let's hit that. going to be 9.
Another 9 damage.
Another 9 damage.
Okay.
And that's, I'm just going to be there. Like, after that third hit, I'm going to be like, I'm still hurt. And then just kind of, like, sulk a little bit.
You couldn't even be bothered to use any of your fancy techniques on.
Yeah, I'm like, huh. Like, audible sigh loud enough, like, when I don't see that Warren kind of notice, I'd be like, huh. Like, louder.
Just as you're like, they're bored with this, you look over and see Warren get raked across the chest by a claw and take another 6 points of damage.
Oh.
Just one hit from that
Just one hit. Yep.
I guess I'll reduce it by half.
Fair. And then it is your turn, Warren.
I'm gonna. Let's see if I hit this thing before I make a witty retort.
Stop hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got allies on both targets. So are you going into assist Ophelia or Drumstick?
Yeah, the one I went at with the dagger, so the one that Ophelia's on now. And that is 13 plus 6 to hit with the rapier.
Yep.
Okay. That's a lot of ones. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's still 12 damage, though.
All right. Jerry, going to take the option for witty retort?
I'm gonna look over at Droomstick and I'm like, Droomstick, buddy, come on.
Okay,
Come on.
I'm gonna start doing the little, like, eventual smile and be like, okay.
Just give him the axe right in the eye. I would recommend the eye.
Alright.
That's the weak point.
Axes and swords are flying, ocular fluid is jetting off in directions, and you guys are having a buddy cop moment.
Meanwhile, Ophelia's just like, what's going on? Like, what's happening?
I'm gonna go for the bonus attack dagger too, and we'll see.
Oh, sure.
If that is no, that's not gonna do it. That's a 10.
Okay. You're correct, it doesn't do it. Ophelia.
Okay.
Now, at this point, directing Kelemvor's greatsword is just a bonus action, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to... Let's see. There's only the...
You'll be following up shortly.
There's
What was
only
your
the one. There's only the one left, right?
2. There's the one that you and Warren have been fighting, which is taking several severe wounds. And then the one that Droomstick is fighting, which isn't much better off.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can finish the one off in front of me with another spiritual weapon and another mace attack.
Okay.
Okay. So the spiritual weapon first, rolling to hit. That is... Hang on.
Plus 6 with the spiritual weapon.
Yes. So that's 11.
Okay, that'll miss.
Okay. And now I'm gonna whack it with my mace.
Alright.
Okay. That is a 15.
15 will hit.
Okay. It did hit?
Yes.
Okay.
The mace of smiting, which I inadvertently described as looking very much like a pneumatic cylinder.
Okay, that's a 4 plus 3, 7.
7. Okay. Whereas when Warren stabs and Drumstick chops with a big spurt of blood or goo, when you hit with that mace of smiting, it's all bludgeoning damage. So the gooey bits stay inside, mostly. But you can hear that solid crack of bone and don't leave a mess. Most of the time. when that bone collapses completely, messy.
Hmm.
So, Drumstick,
Yes.
as your buddy cop moment reaches its pinnacle, you get clawed from one of the Nothics, take 6 points of damage, and are reminded that there's work to be done.
Oh, you ass. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get woke up, be
your
like,
turn.
oh, you motherfucker. Who's it? What? Huh? What? Wait, whose turn is
Your
it?
turn.
Oh,
Your turn.
mine. Oh, hi. Hello, everyone. I'm awake. I am going to. Can I do a bonus action first and then an action, or is that illegal?
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna do second wind because I just want to do a D10 plus 6 of health
Healing?
regen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's going to be 10 coming back to me,
Nice.
which is pretty decent.
Yeah, that's a full IV I can hit you with now.
Don't. Please don't. I'm gonna attack it. I'm just gonna do the good old 1-2 on him.
Okay.
16.
Hits.
Oh, thank goodness. That's gonna be 8 damage.
Okay.
Second one is going to be a nat 20.
Alright, so crit.
Yeah. So that's 2d6, right? Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. 12.
12. Good solid chop, and his like eye stalk is almost completely severed. It was like maybe like a 2-inch strip of flesh holding his head on as it crumples to the ground, and of course spills all that goo out in front of your feet.
Yuck. Disgusting!
There sure is a lot of goo down here.
Let's collect it for various samples.
Yeah, it may just be because I'm extremely comfortable describing gooey, filthy mess.
Now, what were to happen if we were to take this goo and pour it into our own eyeballs?
Oh, don't do
Let's wait until Oliver takes his turn.
You would get a pretty bad infection. Is what
I'm not
I'm
going to
Nothic has
do that.
missed him with both claws,
I'm not gonna do that.
and it's Warren's turn.
Okay, I'm going for it with the rapier. 15 plus 6, 21 should
Yep.
do it. It is 7, 11, 13, 17 plus 3, 21 damage.
Small hole, right in an important bit, he dropped. All 4 of the Nothics lay dead in various states of battered and bruised.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Can I just say that probably was a lot easier than dealing with something that could warp fucking reality.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay.
Yeah.
Now what you've got here is a bit of a choice again. There's that wide opening to the west and the 10-foot standard opening to the east. 3 of the Nothic came from the large opening, 1 came from the...
I mean,
Taking the small one.
yeah. I was gonna say we could do the big one because that's where most of them are gone from, but I don't know. The likeliness of us running into things are pretty unknown at this point.
Yeah.
So, to the east?
The smaller door, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's take a peek.
Okay. From the east, that 10-foot chamber, 10-foot corridor, doesn't continue for very long before you get another mine shaft style 20-foot wide corridor going north again, parallel to the way you had just come. In addition to that, the 10-foot tunnel continues farther off to the east. Looking down that direction, you can see that it also opens up into another mine tunnel.
It's a lot of tunnels. Maybe we should look in the big one after all. Maybe that's the big room.
Yeah, so from here, you've got north, parallel the way you came, and farther east.
Do you want to go further east? Or do you want to go north?
Hmm.
We need some non-copyrighted version of the Jeopardy movie.
Let's go east. Because if we go north, I'm sure it'll just hook around east anyways.
Yep. Are mid-eye files technically not copyright?
I don't think the file type comes into play.
Yeah, it's the melody itself.
Yeah.
Oh. Just warp it really badly.
So, mine shaft turns off to the east. Then also turns north. Super wide. Whatever's going on here required a 40-foot wide, cavernously huge tunnel to the north. That tunnel itself only goes for another 50 or 60, 80 feet itself. Now, here's something a little bit different going on. It takes a turn to the east, but the left wall is unfinished. All of that stuff that's from the west wall until it turns to become the north is all raw stone.
Interesting.
If that doesn't interest you in any way, the mine shaft goes off to the east again, makes another turn to the north. And there I would like a perception check.
Okay.
From all of us, or just Warren?
Technically from all of you.
Okay.
Mine was a 17. Yeah, 17.
Mine was a 6.
18.
Warren and Ophelia, it starts out as a whisper, but you're kind of on the lookout for this sound. Bad phrasing. When you hear that cacophonous scream of the gibbering mouth, not far away from here.
Man, how many of these things are we going to have to deal with? I'm going to look at Drumstick. I don't think we're going to get away from them.
This may actually be the ones you spotted not that long ago.
Yeah, I knew we
did
would.
make a pair of left turns.
Yeah, I knew we'd end up back at them eventually.
But we don't need to go towards them if we know that this is just a big circle. Let's get out of here.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Well-
let them be.
Well-
If you're looking at your sketch map, there's a possibility of an option to go east or north from up ahead, but you've covered west and south.
Let's go north.
Well, I am kind of interested in where the wall changes.
Oh, you mean to the raw stone?
Yeah.
That's back to work stone on both sides here. It was just a curve area that was raw stone.
Oh, okay. So what will it be? East or north or northeast?
We were just heading east.
Yeah.
Oh,
From here, you have the area ahead of you that is likely where that trio of gibbering mouthers was.
Right.
backtracking from here, you have the north corridor that you've more or less been all four sides of that general area. So that's self-contained, whatever's going on there. Plus, you've got the area that the three Nothics came from off to the west.
Let's go back, 'cause we're very indecisive today. Let's go back and check out the place where the three Nothics came from. Let's go find their house and
Sure.
see what they had.
Okay.
It's a nest with mini eyeballs.
Yeah.
Let's harvest them.
First thing you're going to come to is there are a pair of doors, one on the north wall, one on the south. And these are doors that don't look like they can lock. They've got that like gap, just like that quarter of an inch gap around the edges where they'll always swing. And then there's dwarven rune on each of the two doors.
Do they say anything significant, or are they?
I'll read dwarven. One is men's room, the other is women's room.
Oh, awkward.
Well, I'll just be a moment. I'll head into the men's room.
Oh, Jesus.
Each of these rooms has a rusted water pump, which does not work. And then the stone basins and facilities that you've seen a few other places by now. This is not your first experience in a dwarven bathroom.
Nope. Okay. There's nothing else interesting in here?
Yeah,
Just the bathroom?
not really. I mean, you can poke around, but it's mostly just those stone fixtures.
Okay, yeah, I'll come out again. Okay, I'm all done.
So Warren goes into a restroom. Some time passes, and he comes back out.
What'd you do in there?
It's been a while since we've had a place that we're not camping. Just take a moment.
True. Thankfully, my bladder is as big as a camel's, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess this is just a dead end. We're just gonna have to find another way, huh?
Yeah, we're not having much luck with directions this time.
So we only have
Okay.
one more place that we can try.
Well, there is another. The corridor continues off a little bit farther.
Oh, okay.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
You just run into another set of bathrooms.
Here, what you have is something similar to a library room. There's low stone shelves along all the. Sorry, not a library. It's like an equipment room. Low shelves on both walls have like safety helmets and boots, tools, gloves, things like that. Then there's like a single desk that has it's a large desk, no chair, drugged into the center of the room, and then there's papers and scrolls scattered out all over the top of it. As you glance down at things, Blaze would be able to tell you that all of these magical symbols themselves are not magic. They are notes. Someone was doing research here. Can any of you make an Arcana check if you want to look into those notes a little bit?
I do not have proficiency in Arcana.
If you don't have Arcana, give me an investigation check
I got an 18.
on the Arcana roll.
Yeah.
I'll do an investigation, and I'll get an 18 as well.
Okay.
Or 19 minus 1,
Okay,
so...
well-
yeah.
My investigation is 24.
Okay. Ophelia, what you see from all of this with your Arcana check is they're doing whatever these notes are concerning, are doing some sort of work with opening a portal or breaking a seal.
Oh.
The two types of magic are kind of similar-ish, and you can't tell what it is. Broomstick.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at this, there's a lot of chaos and disorder. You can pick up that there's 4 or 5 different people in the project.
Hmm. So
Um,
this isn't just one person. This is multiple people.
Yeah.
It's like a team. Okay.
Warren, when you look at it, you can also notice that there's exactly 4 different hands involved here. And they seem to contradict each other a lot.
Have they written anything besides magical symbols? Is there any actual language?
There's a couple of things that are scribbled down, which may be words, but you don't even know what script they're written.
Oh. Okay, well, considering all the apprentices we found earlier, I guess this doesn't surprise me too much.
In addition to all of that, there is a door on the west wall.
Yeah.
Blaze will tell you in this instant that that door is magically warded. There's some type of protective magic on it.
Boy. Is it
Can-
like explodey type of magic?
Can I use Dispel Magic on it?
Blaze describes it as abjuration magic, which it detects. Can you use spell magic on it? Yes, but I have to check.
Holy
the thing.
Jesus, there's a huge mosquito in my room.
Oh.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
male
Like the size
mosquito.
of-
Those
It's
ones
like the
don't.
size of... They're the size of a golf ball.
It doesn't bite though. The male ones usually don't. They just annoy you.
Are you sure it's not just like a crane fly?
It could be friendly. Try talking to it.
If it's a crane fly, then yeah,
Hey,
they
buddy?
don't. They're fine.
Hey, bud.
No. Went behind my laptop and he's the same color as my desk, so I can't see him now.
Just try. That's why try talking to it.
Okay. Yes, you can attempt to dispel magic. But it is higher level than level 3.
Oh,
So you're going to need to make a die roll.
okay.
Well-
D20?
I mean, we could attempt opening it first just to see if it doesn't look like it's going to explode. We can at least attempt. It probably won't, but
Okay, if it does explode, then we explode.
To be
with it.
fair to the scenario, by the time you realize it's not going to be an automatic spell, you already would have had a cast spell.
okay.
So give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
So just D20 plus your wisdom score.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. That was a seriously powerful arcane lock spell. And you just tear it right away.
Whoosh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Then what that does is that door will open easily after.
The door just
that
falls
gives
over.
you-
Like, you open it and the hinges just break, and it's like, oh, God.
And it disintegrates into a dirt pile.
It disintegrates into smaller doors.
And then those doors grow feet and run away.
They all start making creaking noises. Oh my god.
Okay. Door opens, and what you see here is a narrow hallway. Stretches north and south. There are directly across from you. There is a door. To the north, there are doors on the east and west. Maybe 20 feet north of where you're at right now. South, about 40 feet south down this hallway, there are stairs going down.
How far down are they? To the third level down, or are they just small?
You would have to take a look a little bit closer to find out.
Well, we should probably determine that, because if we did already find the stairs to the third floor, that would be pretty big. Yeah, I'm gonna carefully walk down. I want to see how grandiose these stairs are.
Okay. I would like a perception check.
Okay. 16 plus whatever my perception is, 9, so pretty high.
Okay. You hear something moving. Something, maybe it's like a chewing type sound. Then you hear a piece of metal drop and hit stone floor. After that, it gets quiet.
Could I tell what direction these sounds are coming from?
South. The stairs look like they only go down about 20 feet. Corridor goes to the east and west.
I'm just gonna hold out a hand, signal to the party, and be very silent and still and listen for a moment.
Give me another perception check.
Not as good this time. This one's 9 plus 4, 13.
Okay. Add this to the list of things I didn't think you would see today.
No, we haven't seen it yet.
Okay. First thing you see is like this big red single feather, like flash, up and down at the bottom of the stairs. And then coming from the west, right after that, is what looks like a large sand flea, with this dark rusty red color to it, and these big two floppy antennas at the front. Warren, what skill do you think would be best suited to use for general underground lore and knowledge? Maybe something where you've heard tavern tales, or you may have even researched common underground problems.
I am proficient in history, if that.
Okay, let's go with that.
15 plus 5, so dirty 20.
Okay. You've never seen one of these before. You've heard them described often enough that you're confident that this is what it is. This is a creature called a rust monster.
Yeah. Everyone's probably heard about these.
Right. And they're notorious because they eat metal.
Right.
Their antennas have an attack where when they touch something, it will start to rust. And it degrades pretty quickly.
Now, will that destroy Magical
weapon,
weapons as well.
armor, nothing is safe.
Okay.
And this creature just walks out into that hallway and then looks right up at you. Its antennas flash again, and I'd like to know what you're doing.
Squish it. Ew.
I'm assuming it's when you say it's oversized. It is quite oversized.
It is about the size of a small horse.
You can step on that.
Not quite as tall, but mass-wise.
I mean, I could jump on top of it. I don't think I would be able to squish
Yes,
it.
it is jumping. You could jump on its size.
I'm not going to do that, but I could. I'm just going to start backing up.
When you start backing up, it starts to run.
Away, I'm going to assume.
No, at you.
Obviously, it's terrified. Then
One of the things you've heard about these is that they can smell sources of metal, like the armor Ophelia and Droomstick are wearing.
Can we tame it?
if we'd have to keep it fed, I hope you aren't too attached to your axes.
No, I am, and he's not getting us. Let's just pick up all the armor that we dropped in the other room. I mean, from the bone wall.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's running up the stairs your direction.
I am going to run back. Yeah, I'm just booking it. Man, I only have the one backup rapier. But it's non-magical. I definitely don't want him to get to the halberd.
Yeah, you've got a lot of valuable metal pieces on you.
I'm gonna drop my non-magical rapier then, and then run back towards the party, and I'm gonna be like, somebody shoot this thing, zap it, do something.
Do you need me to horn it?
If you're feeling horny, yeah, go for it.
No, that's a question.
Yeah. Okay.
Kevin rolls his fucking eyes.
It was right there. Someone had to hit that.
Yeah.
If the ball is on the tee, someone's gonna take the.
I know, I had to do it.
You knew you had to do it to him.
So
Oh
yeah,
my god, shut up.
Let's get some initiative rolls in here. I think we can take care of this one real quick.
Okay.
Oh, 19.
12.
Hey, you didn't roll a 4.
I know, right?
I actually also got a 19.
19 total.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which one of you would you like to go first?
You can go first.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Go for
Thank
it.
you.
Just don't use the axes.
Yeah, probably not the best
Ophelia?
idea.
What'd you get?
12.
12.
12.
Okay. Droomstick,
Mm-hmm.
you have the first attack.
Cool. I'm gonna go against what you said with the axes, because really that's really the only thing I can do other than my horns, but I can't triple attack with my horns, unfortunately.
Don't blame me. You lose them.
Can you double attack with the horn?
There's nothing saying that I can't, but
Horns are-
they're natural melee weapons, so...
I'm gonna say that you can horn twice.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna horn twice.
Yeah, your horns are natural weapons which you can use to make unarmed strike. If you had with just regular punches, you could make 2. So yeah,
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna horn twice.
okay.
That is not gonna hit, probably. That was a nat 1 plus 7, so that's 8.
You are correct. That does not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna try hitting again.
Okay, try better this time.
I did. That's now 13 plus 7, so that's 20.
Okay. Yeah. You gore it.
Yep, and that's 6 plus 4, so that's 10. Weirdly enough, can I make a bonus action attack on that one? Not with the horns, but with the axe.
Yes, with the non-magical axe.
Yes, yeah.
With either axe, yes.
Yeah, I think I'll do the non-magical because I'd rather lose that one over the magical one. So
Okay.
just to be safe.
Yep.
That'll be 21.
That'll hit.
Sweet. Okay, excellent. That'll be 8 damage.
Okay.
Nice, 18 damage. I think that's successful.
Yeah. It's kind of does those like ear-piercing squeal when you hit.
Mhm.
Warren.
So if I leave my rapier and my dagger and all that sheathed, can I be relatively certain that it can't just like go for them, or are they still at some risk?
I wouldn't say they're at 0 risk,
Right.
but
Does it seem to be going for just the rapier
they haven't
that I
made an
dropped?
attack yet. So yeah, you're not certain.
Hmm. All right, you know what? Maybe I've rethought this. If I can run back, grab the rapier, and
Hang on,
just
one moment, real quick. Drumstick.
Yeah.
When you hit that with the non-magical axe, it did get a thick coating of rust.
Okay, that's fine. I could always replace this thing. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait, is it only?
Looks like it.
Is it topical or is it internal?
It's enough to pit the surface.
Okay, so I can still kind of remove that if I ever go to a blacksmith.
It is still an axe, but it has been degraded significantly.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, it is still functional as an axe in this moment.
Okay, good to know. So it's probably going to be like that until I get back to the surface.
Then with my weapon still sheathed, I'm gonna run at it and take the help action to give Ophelia advantage. Basically, just I guess grab for the antennas and mess with it. I don't know, whatever one would do to make it easier to zap a giant bug with a spell.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're providing advantage. I like that grab the antenna kind of idea. That's a bold move.
I mean, that's the dangerous part. So
yeah, give me an attack roll just to see how well that works.
Oh boy. What kind of should I add? Any
plus
to this or?
Yeah, it's say it's a dagger attack. Whatever stat line you use for that.
Okay. 11.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of reach in there and you can't get a hold of one because they're super fast, but they're definitely moving them around and it's distracting.
Right.
Ophelia, you do go now.
Okay. I'm gonna use Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Okay.
Divine Mortar Strike. That is a saving throw, correct?
Let me see here. Yeah, a dexterity saving throw.
It failed.
Okay. It takes 1d8 radiant damage.
No, it doesn't. It should take 2d8.
Yeah, 2d8 now.
Oh, okay. That's a 4. That's a 7.
So 11 total?
Yes.
Alright. Your mortar strike comes down right in the center back. And this is the one that Drumstick was fighting that Warren was not distracted. Because this doesn't require an attack. And that one dies.
It did.
Right.
Hell yeah.
So The one that Warren is distracting is going to try.
Oh, there's two. I didn't know
There are
that.
two. Yes, there are two now. A second one followed. I may have kept that
Totally.
part
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah.
You did skip over, but Ophelia, if you want to use another spell slot, you can bonus action your spiritual weapon
Oh,
again
okay.
if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and then the spiritual weapon will have advantage on that.
Okay, I'm gonna use the spiritual weapon on the other.
Sure.
Okay. So I roll a second one in case I.
In case you
Okay.
crit.
14.
14 will hit.
Okay, and then was the 1d8 plus 3. It's 5, so 8.
Okay. All right then. It'll then try to make its attack. Its options are really limited right now. Both of its tentacles are going to flail out at Ophelia. Both of its antenna. I would like you to make a dex saving throw. But due to Warren's distracting nature, I'm going to give you disadvantage on it. He's literally trying to grab these antennas.
Okay.
So you'll have advantage on the saving throw.
Okay, I have advantage?
Yes.
Okay. 15.
You're good.
Plus my dex, which is -1. So
You're
14.
still good.
Okay.
It looks like it was trying to get antenna on your arm, and you jumped away from it.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
Droomstick, you're up.
Yes. So this is going to be interesting because I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try to horn attack this one again.
Okay.
That's really badly cocked. There we go. So it was like literally the point was facing up. So that
Love
is
when that happens.
it's great. I love having multiple die and it gets stuck on them. 24 is going to be that to hit with the horns.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's going to be 1d6 plus 4. That's going to be 10 damage.
Okay.
Now, can I do this thing where I do Commander Strike? So when I attack on my turn, I can forgo one of my attack actions, use a bonus action to direct an ally that I can see and hear to strike using its reaction.
Yes, you could. Your options would be Warren, who does not have a weapon in his hand, and Ophelia.
Okay.
Yep, so I think I'm gonna do Ophelia. Sorry. And I can add a superiority die, or I have to add a superiority die
I
to the damage
don't
roll.
think you can do that with the spiritual weapon, though. You'd have to make the attack yourself, Ophelia.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that
so-
might not be good.
Wait, I mean, you could use, I'm assuming, any type of spell or anything, right?
No, just the attack action.
So
Oh.
my mace is smiting.
Yeah, it would be with the Mace of Smiting if you take the attack.
Okay.
Sounds dangerous.
You can always,
Should I?
I mean, you can always rub the rust off.
What's the risk assessment?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. 8.
You're not sure.
I don't like this at all.
Do you want me to just to forgo that and instead do a double attack?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, you can take your second attack anyway. Oh no, so Commander
No, I
Strike,
have
you
to-
forego it.
I
You're right.
forgo it, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you can put the other horn into him.
yeah, I'll just do that, because I didn't realize, I totally thought it was going to be like spell or something like that, so. That's gonna be horns 24.
That'll hit.
There we go.
Yeah, usually Warren's a safe bet on that because he can do sneak attack damage on your turn
Yeah.
if he's got a weapon.
I was gonna say, just try punching it in the eye and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second hit it?
Second hit is gonna be 5 damage.
Okay. It's still alive, but it's leaking from several points in its character.
If I bonus action with my axe, is that going to further rustify it?
Probably.
And you said it was enough to kind of pit it. It was more along the lines of stuff that I can remove, though, right?
It would be difficult to remove that rust down that deep.
I mean, I just want the blade, like the sharp side clear. I mean,
Hit it and find out.
no,
I don't know
I'm
if it's
good.
a good idea.
I'm good.
Um,
I need this.
You have an extra hand axe.
Wait, do I?
You,
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
you replaced the radiant axe with one of them, so you have a backup axe.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Then I don't give a shit about this thing. I'm gonna roll for hitting it. I'll just leave it down here with the other rust buckets. 20. Not no. What am I talking about? 11.
11's not going to do it.
Yeah. I miss.
Warren. Nick, did you have anything else you wanted to do?
No, that's pretty much it.
I don't think so. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warren, you're up.
I'm gonna
Ophelia on
continue.
deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue using the help action to interfere with this thing. Just
Okay.
get in its way as much as possible.
So advantage on Ophelia's first attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do
Spiritual weapon.
this. Yeah, I'm gonna do spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Okay.
Advantage on the attack roll.
16. Oh, I'm out of third level spell slots anyway. I can't use it.
Oh, well, no. You
Spirit-
cast it once, and
Spiritual
then it.
weapon hangs out for like a full minute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is still off of your first casting.
Okay. 19?
19
For
will
the-
hit.
Okay, and then 1d8 plus 3. It fell. Hang on.
Let's go. Let's assume you rolled a 1 because you're still going to kill it.
I rolled a 3,
Okay.
so that's plus 3, 6.
Okay. That will kill it. It drops dead to the ground. Droomstick. Now that you're out of combat, you look down at that axe. That was for you on your behalf.
That was great.
As you look down at that axe, you're never going to be able to put a sharp edge on there again.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take the
It
axe.
will always have a -1 damage penalty.
I'm just gonna take the axe and stick it into the body of this thing and watch it completely rustify.
It's not doing anything there.
I'll just leave it there. Whatever.
Okay.
It's not my problem
But
anymore.
yeah, the blood running out from these things is like a super, super dark red. And that irony blood smell from human blood is like 10 times that. So this is a different kind of stuff.
Can I do something real quick? Can I actually take some of that blood and drip it on the already rusted axe and see what happens?
Nothing. But the blood feels gritty.
Okay. I was gonna say, I'm
Like-
like, damn, can
like
I use this?
Like it's full of iron.
Oh my god, we can mine their blood. I was gonna say, I want to take the blood and like
Yeah.
maybe save it and throw it at people's armor if it was ever a problem, but that would have been cool. Damn.
I mean, technically, if you want to collect blood, you've got the option. And I don't know what property rust monster blood would have. It is absolutely high in iron.
Then we're gonna do it. We're gonna collect. I'm gonna collect this blood.
All right, then.
Okay.
Yeah. mean-
That's going to take a couple minutes, but that also puts us at a good place to stop for the
Yeah,
night.
and I'm retrieving the rapier that I dropped as bait because
Oh,
apparently
sure.
we didn't need it. So.
Well, that one's also been chewed on a bit.
Oh, okay.
So it took some rust damage on there as well when it's then distracted them for a moment.
Is
So
it
yeah,
only a -1 to hit, or is it also a -1 to damage?
it is just a -1 to damage, no minus to hit.
Oh, okay. Well then, that's actually fine. I really do sneak attack damage anyway, so weapon damage barely matters. I'll keep that as a backup.
So
then.
yeah,
Give them tetanus or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
little extra. So yeah, that's gonna end our session for tonight. You absolutely didn't go the direction I prepared best for, but this is kind of fun anyway. So between now and our next game session, anyone can track me down on Twitter at Evil Sales App. It's back to school season and off supply store. I have things to rant about. Let's pass things off to Nick.
Hello, I am Nick, and you can find me at BlueAura94YT on Twitter, or just BlueAura94 everywhere else. Or if you like the Carpe Nerdus stuff, I am going to be on there as well. Mostly me, I'm just going to be job hunting still. I know, it's crazy, right?
Someone employ this boy.
Please, someone give me employment. But other than that, you'll see me post pictures of my kitchen, which we are currently painting / rejuvenating. So, but I will pass it off to Warren / Oliver.
I can be found in our Carpe Nerdus Discord, I guess, and that's all. No other social media for me.
Yep.
That's it. You want me? That's where I'll be.
Yep. Carpe
Jen?
Nerdus Discord, where things sometimes are said about things.
Yeah, and I assume the link to that is somewhere.
It is going to be
The
down
Twitch
below
page.
on the main page of Twitter here. Is posted for all to see.
There you go. So there you go, Jen.
You can find me on Twitter at SummonerXI, as well as Instagram and Twitch. I haven't been really doing anything lately because I've been too geared into Final Fantasy XIV, but I'll start posting eventually.
Fair enough. Until next week, we'll be here. Have a good one. See you then.
Indeed. Have a great night, guys.
See you then.
Good night.